What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Vancouver's Worst Drivers. This video has got a whole bunch of crash videos, but let's start off with this clip from Christina. And I see this unfortunately all too many times where people are just kind of blindly following the person in front of them without realizing that they've got to yield to the person coming head on. And unfortunately, this results in a crash. And then Desmond sends in this video, which is in the downtown east side. And as we all know, pedestrians come out of nowhere here. And just like everybody else, pedestrian just comes out right in front of him and almost gets run over by Desmond. Devon sends in this clip of this crash video, and this woman's reaction is priceless. She just throws her hands up in the air like, how did that happen? People driving large vehicles seem to forget that they can't stop as quick as everybody else. I'll be the first person to admit that the Toyota should have noticed this barrier, absolutely. But whoever put this thing here knew exactly what they were doing. I feel like they did this kind of as a joke so that if somebody hit it, they would get stuck like this, because they could have used any other barrier where you wouldn't be able to drive up on it, but they chose to use those ones. As a new owner of an e-scooter, I couldn't imagine driving like this in front of traffic, swerving around cars. I would just bail so hard it wouldn't even be funny. So driving down a one-way street is one thing. Hitting the curb as you're just hanging a simple right, which you're going to see in a second, is something else. And this to me screams like DUI situation going on. If you're driving through stop traffic like this, just keep one thing in mind. If you can't see if it's clear, don't proceed through. Expect the unexpected is a phrase that kind of pops up in my mind watching this video, because you think you're safe taking an off-ramp, but it's Vancouver. Anything can happen. So I'll be honest with you guys, I have no idea what's going on in this video. All I can guess is that they hit each other. One car looks like they've lost their wheel. The other guy's in the ditch. Just absolute craziness. Here's some words of wisdom for you all. If you're looking around the car, looking right or in your rearview mirror, and you're making a turn, don't cut the turn too sharp. People love debating these kind of videos because, yes, you're supposed to stop on a yellow, but it depends if you could stop in time, and then should the other person have waited. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. Take a look at the guy in the Toyota Matrix across the parking lot here. You can tell this guy is obviously in a rush, and unfortunately for him, he's just in a little too much of a rush. And this video is fast forwarded, and this car just slowly drives by itself right into Jason's car. Here's another video of a vehicle driving into something. This time, there's actually somebody behind the wheel. Alright, I want to take a quick break from this video and give a shout out to this video sponsor, Atlas Driving School. So as you guys heard in my last video, Atlas and I have partnered up, and for all of you watching these videos, you can get 10% off all their driving packages. So whether you're a new driver or an experienced driver just wanting to tune up your skills, there's basically a package for everybody, and they got locations all over the lower mainland. So check them out in the link in the description below. And Christmas is around the corner, so this might be a great time to buy either yourself or somebody you know driving lessons for next year. Alright, so let's get back into the videos with this one from Manveer. And Manveer looks like he managed to avoid most of the damage that could have been caused had he been in an accident. He may have damaged his vehicle a little bit, but I'm surprised he managed to get out of this one pretty unscathed. I'm at a loss for words on this crash video because it looks like this guy's driving by himself, loses control, and then just rides right up the curb, just completely out of control at this point. Who knows what really happened here? People that ride these rental bikes in Vancouver are kind of like Evo drivers in a way. They just kind of forget how just to interact with people on the road. And just like Val's video, this one from Amanda is very bizarre. It looks like this truck loses control and just makes this huge spin and then gets stuck up on the curb. Like, what? This video ended up being a hit and run, and if you have any information, please call VPD or ICBC. But basically, Bishar's driving along, gets hit by this guy, and this guy just takes off. And many of you guys on Instagram were saying, oh, why didn't he chase after him? And you'll see a little bit of him chasing after him here, but guy just takes off, and then it ends up becoming an unsafe situation. And the worst part is the dash cam doesn't pick up the license plate. So unfortunately, he does not have the information. So like I said, if you know anything, please call VPD. All right, so a bunch of you have been asking about snow videos, and I have these videos coming up, as well as some in my email inbox I have not gotten to yet. But this one for Erica, you probably have all seen on the news, is just nuts. This huge car pileup. Even the bus driver can't even control what's going on. And then Jeff actually captures moments before that accident, this same street. And as you can see, these guys have no control on the road whatsoever. This guy's going backwards and just hoping the curb is going to slow him down. And just, again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you can afford them, please buy winter tires, or all-weather tires at least. And then Ben got this video, and all I can say is, wow. Just wow. I know I rant about all-season tire drivers all the time, and I know a bunch of you say, oh, well, it doesn't snow enough, yada, yada, yada. If you drive like this on a few centimeters of snow, just invest in winter tires or all-weather tires, like I said. Just the lack of control you have is just scary. Van can capture this video from a Evo driver, and this is why Evo drivers scare everybody, man. They're just completely out of control. They're almost smashing into everybody. You could almost imagine the look of terror on this guy's face when he almost drives into Tangent. Shout out to my mom on this video, because this is one of my mom's worst nightmares of being crushed by a truck, and I can only imagine her reaction when she sees this video. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have run into this situation at this roundabout in Stanley Park, because I'm actually kind of surprised I don't see this more often in this area, because, you know, there's a lot of tourists that enter this area and whatnot. Again, let me know in the comment section below if this has happened to you in that spot. I just can't believe that this happened in this video to Devon. Some of you guys have been saying this is a cop in this van, but it doesn't look like they're traditional paddy wagons, so I'm kind of doubtful of that. I really wish that I could be as chill as this cab driver cutting off our dash camera, because this guy just doesn't even care or even remotely care. Check out this video from Joyce. Count how many cars are in the bike lane here. And somebody pointed out the worst part is too, you can't even hang a right on a red light. So they're breaking the laws in so many different ways. Some of you have been blaming the city for this, but personally, I think it's just bad drivers. Hey man, I know you're all excited about going to Playland and all, but maybe don't run the red light. And then another bizarre red light runner here. This time the driver, I guess, figures out they are running the red light, but then almost drive into the curb. Is just kind of bizarre. Devon captures another close call clip. This time this pedestrian almost becomes roadkill. And this is just a reminder to everybody, when you're crossing the street, just assume drivers can't see you. So as you can imagine, I'm sure Anonymous probably honked at this guy on a scooter because, you know, he kind of floated into his lane, and this guy had a few choice words to say to him. Moments like this remind me that I could die at any point driving in Vancouver, and so could you, so be careful out there. Even pedestrians in broad daylight aren't even safe. Doing a U-turn as someone's trying to pass you on the left, what could possibly go wrong? I'm not really sure if this guy is slowing down because VG is honking at him, or if he got scared or what, but Either way, this guy pisses me off. So this driver is driving by himself and for some reason decides to almost drive right into the pole. Not really sure what's going through his brain here. This right here is next level reckless driving. Does anybody out there realize that you can't cut off people and cross over a solid white line like this? This was a crazy close call for low Hemi SRT, and he avoids this crash and then almost has like a runaway lane right here, right into the parking lot. I gotta say, this is smooth driving. Garbage driving, but he executed it smoothly nonetheless. And then lastly, we got this driver driving the wrong way in the IKEA parking lot. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have run into this, because I feel like this parking lot is just set up for people to do this all the time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're looking for Christmas ideas, as I mentioned, Atlas Driving School has got some discounts for packages for you guys. Also, you can check out Black Box My Car. I still have a promo code for 5% off Dashcam orders over $150, so check out the links in the description below.